Hey guys, welcome back to Jen and 10 or Less. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my secrets to perfect under eyes. Over the years I feel like I've really mastered this, and I have gotten rid of the two main issues that I have with my under eyes. I have, and you'll see it in the video, kind of like brownish red circles under my eyes that I really like to get rid of. It makes me look sick and sleepy and not good. So I want to cover up that discoloration, as well as in the past I've had concealers that sink into fine lines, and when I'm not wearing makeup you can't see any lines underneath my eyes, so I don't want to have any lines when I add makeup on top. And so by doing the steps that I do now, I do not have any kind of creasing with my eye makeup or anything, you know, showing up that looks like wrinkles. The first step I do every single day, wash my face, and while it's about 80% dry, I just kind of dry it very lightly with a towel, I add a eye cream. This is from ROC, it's from the drugstore, anyone can get this, and it's just as good as any other eye cream I have found. It's, you know, I can't say it's a miracle product, but it does the job. I put it underneath my eyes with a patting motion, and then on top of my eyelids all the way up to my eyebrow. And I let that sink in for at least 5 to 10 minutes. That's critical. You want your skin to absorb that moisture so that it's really plump and ready to put makeup on top of. And let me go ahead and cut to the clip of what I do next. Okay guys, this is going to be so easy. First thing, you want to take your concealer, and I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. If you don't want to use this one, I'll list a few other really good ones in the description bar below. But I like this one because it has a doe foot applicator, so it's very easy to apply. Now I'm going to start off in the middle and kind of carry it out. This is like an everyday look. If you have a round face and you don't want your face to look even rounder, you'll keep your concealer right around here. I bring it up this way because I want my face to appear more round. Now I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just blend this out. I've got a very light layer of concealer on. You want to make sure you don't cake it up. And cream concealers are much more difficult to use underneath the eye. That's why I like to stick with liquid concealers. And you can see I'm kind of even carrying it up farther than where I placed the concealer. If you wanted to go for a more dramatic look, you would put the concealer down here on this plane of your face to kind of make it appear lighter, and that's more for full coverage, but this is kind of like an everyday thing. And you'll notice right here it's already super bright. Make sure to blend that out. And you don't need much. Try using as little as you can. Now before that dries, I'm going to set it with this setting powder from Mercier. It is so wonderful. All I need is the tiny bit that's in the top. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to set this before it dries. And it's going to help everything last so much longer. And I'm using a pressing motion. Just the same thing I did with the sponge. I don't want to have brush strokes. I just want everything kind of pressed into the skin. And now it's set, and now I'm ready for foundation and then concealer on any imperfections or blemishes. I use a totally different concealer for that. This is the under eye concealer. Okay guys, so that was it. I mean, it's really, really simple. I'm going to put some alternative products in the description bar below. It is very, very critical that when you're using the beauty blender that you really wet it, wring it out, you know, 2 or 3 times so that it plumps up. If you use a sponge, you know, just a sponge you can get for really cheap, the whole pack of sponges at the drugstore, I bet you could get the same results. Just really make sure to wet the sponge first, squeeze it out, and then apply it in a patting motion. You also want to make sure, because you've created this emollient base down on your eyes, that you don't have any transfer. So find a good waterproof mascara like this one from Maybelline, Lash Discovery, so that it's not going to transfer down there. And then also a really good eyeliner. This one from Mally is really wonderful. It's the Evercolor Starlight waterproof liners. They are wonderful. And then just make sure to set that with a powder of a similar color, and you will not have any transfer throughout the day. If you have another problem that I haven't mentioned, please put it in the comments below and I'll see if I can answer your question. Like I said, I have red to brown under eyes. If you have purple or blue under eyes, the first thing you need to do is make sure that you have enough iron in your diet, because by taking an iron pill, sometimes you can alleviate some of that discoloration. But sometimes it's just hereditary, and sometimes you're just going to have that underneath your eyes, just, you know, based off your genetics. So you want to find a concealer that has a salmon or pinkish color to kind of combat that discoloration. I hope that helped, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.